Hello friends and family, and welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus and this is Green Machine Sweden. Today spring is in full sprung here as first day that I'm working outdoors on a tree, which is really wonderful. So for this video I will show you the I call it the leggy pine, but it's getting less and less leggy, and today we are working on the next steps to get away from the legginess. We are going to compact the tree. So first let me explain the history of this tree. It was collected by me, about 1 meter tall yamadori growing close to the ocean. It was totally straight and had no interesting features whatsoever. But yeah, it was one of my first trees, and yeah, it was just about me training on collecting trees. So I collected 2 of them and 1 of them I lost. Since then they have been growing in a massive container, a huge one, a ugly one. But it has really helped with the thickening of the trunk. I have been gradually taking down the height of the tree and gradual compacting it, but it's still a long way to go. When cutting back, reducing, often you get the power on different places on the tree, and this results in backbudding, and that's really what I'm after, to make it more compact and more tapered by time. Up here I had a lot of backbuds on the trunk, and I have left 1 of them to grow to be a future leader. So today is the exciting day when I cut like 6-7 years of development of this canopy to go over to this one and spend another 6 or 7 years on developing that one, and hopefully get it more and more compact by time. So looking from what is the future front here, we have a few weak backbuds here coming the last 3 or 4 years, and here 1 of them has really taken off and started to compete with the old canopy. So what I want to do is to remove up here and get this as the 3rd branch for the future. So now when I got tired of the big pot it was living in, and I wanted to find a nice one, a nice drum pot for it, I just sat down and did the work. And honestly, when you take from such a big pot, sometimes it's just not possible to get rid of all the roots that are in the way of a perfect position. So maybe you can see the whole tree is leaning far too much for the front and a little bit too much in that direction. So any work done on a tree in the wrong position, it makes sense to adjust it so you see what you're working with in the future when it can be repotted in the correct angle. And really this is exactly how I want it. So the next part is a big chop. I have turned the tree around just to make a better work position and a better viewing position for you as well. I'm gonna go in quite close to the trunk, and now I go in from the other side to follow the same cut mark, and we have all the big piece developed for several years removed for a bright new future. Before going in with the wire, it makes sense to clean it up so we have a nice trunk line here. So what we are looking for is a natural curve here, so need to go in, but at the same time be very careful with the third branch that will grow here for the future. I think the trunk line looks nice now, so I'm gonna apply some of my grafting wax just to seal the wound so it doesn't lose too much moisture and hopefully doesn't bleed from here. Like so. If you wonder about the grafting wax, I have done my own. Forest pharmacy, my wife called it, so neat grafting wax made from spruce resin. If you want to see how I have made this product, please check the video down below. Anyway, there is commercial products that you can use as well, but they are not that good, right? Anyway, I'm gonna fetch some wire and we're gonna adjust the angle for this new apex. So I'm using a crazy heavy wire for this. It was one of them I had, and I wanted to stay on for quite some time, but they are challenging to work with. I'm anchoring it since there will be no pressure on the last piece of the tree. I'm not doing even close to as tight that I would do in other cases. This is not any show wiring, but still I want to make it look a little bit neat anyway. Yeah, so looking from the front, it's almost already there. We just want to a little bit more to the front and a little bit more dramatic bend like this. Too bad, I should have had one more wire. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one for you. So always putting two branches together. However, in this case, I cannot fix this one, the new third branch, before I have wired all the way up to the canopy. So yeah, did I mention that this is not show wiring? It will definitely do its thing here, and I will leave it on for quite some time. And yeah, as I always say, reusing wires really helps the financials of doing a bonsai. So even with ugly wiring, never leave such small stumps that are not needed. That's a really eyesore, isn't it? And end it down like this. So I really need to get it to the front to make the right decisions. Yeah, that's quite cool. Look at it. Yeah, I think it's getting better and better. Let's wire this one as well. So I have adjusted the angle for one more back branch here. So basically this is the one we're going to anchor to the one going to the side here. Like this. Really soft wiring, not so heavy, and of course cutting it off and the last bend like this. So the small branch in the back, that's anchoring the new third branch. Just a few laps because we just want to get the right direction, not movements at the moment. So I'm gonna cut this one and the end looks good. So again, from the front, trying to find a nice way to position the branch, and the back branch as well, going more downwards in the beginning, like so. And I think we're actually done, that I have a sacrificial leader here. Yeah, I have it. So in here I can already see the next step for this. It's by removing this top, because there's already 3 nice branches for a canopy. However, growing it out a little bit more, making it thicker, it will help all the way down to get thicker, and once in proportion I will cut it there. So that's the next step in, I don't know, 2-3 years maybe. So let's spin the tree for the aesthetics as of today. What we have now is a first long section. Next section is smaller, next section smaller, smaller, smaller. And that is really one of the properties of a very nice bonsai. So we're building a shape for the future. Let's give it a spin then. What we have is still far too big and heavy branch down here. Even more heavy on this side. It will need to be reduced, but I'm still waiting for the right branches to show up to be able to do that work. So yeah, small exciting work on a tree that has been dear to me for the last 9 or 10 years, I think. And we're getting there. If you want to see the future for this tree, please subscribe to my channel. That's all I have for you today, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe. Bye!